Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. Really sorry for the late start. Thank you so much for passing by. We have AE29 Fashion in the building, Mummy Prudence TV, Susan Herbal Tips, ALS Personal Development and Relaxation Music. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate you. This is my first live stream in about 3 months. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to welcome you all. So tonight I'm thinking of having a conversation about the recent changes that we have on the YT rules, but also just to kind of like maybe talk a little bit about what's changed over the last year since I started. Um, um, hey, Cubston is in the building. Welcome to the stream. Oh wow, I like my thing. Or Saratin when TV. Wow, your name, I think it's got longer since the last time that I've seen you. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate you. I'm trying to get my emoji up on the screen, but it's I thought it was there. I'm not really seeing it. Hey, African News TV is in the house. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We have Princess T Vlogs. Wow, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. It's really good to see you guys. I'm gonna try and just hook up my other laptop so that I can see what's going on in the stream in real time because I'm slightly behind. Hey, Deadfred821, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. It's good afternoon to you. Aha, yes, you're probably like at least 5 hours behind. It's 9:06 p.m. in the UK. Gloria Emmanuel, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you all. So just bear with me a second. I'm just going to try to put the stream up so that I can see you guys in real time. And then we'll have a little chat. And I'll also share the link so people can come up if you feel that that's something that you would like to do. Hey, Talkie Headquarters is in the house. Thank you so much for coming. We have Mimi J Entertainment. Thank you so much for the congratulations. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday. Yes, ALS Personal Development and Relaxation Music is saying happy Friday. We have Mrs. B Orabosa in the house. She's saying hi to everybody. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Really appreciate the likes and the shares. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I need to remind myself how to work with this this app. I need to try and add my picture because it's not here. I'm not sure why my emoji is gone. It's disappeared. But yeah, so tonight is somewhat of a party night. I'm gonna try and get my music back on. I'm always cutting it fine. Hey, we have Blue Jeans Network in the house. We have welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Mummy Prudence TV, for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Hey. All right, so let me drop the link for the stream. So anybody who would like to come up, feel free to come up. So we're just having a little bit of a chit chat. So feel free to ask me any questions. The topic tonight is something to do with my first year on YouTube. So you can ask me any questions around that, and you can also ask me any kind of like YouTube channel challenging questions that you feel that you have as well. Like the topic I want to talk about today are the changes that they made yesterday, or they announced yesterday. I don't know. Yeah. So was it yesterday? I think it's 2 days ago now, actually. I'm sure it was the 18th of November. So if you have any questions or an opinion on what you've read or heard, please feel free to put that in the chat, or you can join me up here on the panel as well. Hey, thank you so much for congratulations, Deadfred 821. Sorry. Do you wipe your feet when you walk in the house? Okay, do you wipe your feet when you walk in the house? then why didn't you hit that like button? Oh, I love it. I love it. Let me see if I can pin that one. Let's see. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that comment. So we have let's see, have I missed anybody? Okay, everybody's saying, ah, yes, Akin Shay's family is in the building. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. It's good to see you. Ah, man, it feels so quiet. I wish I could. I think I'm so used to being in other people's live streams now. It feels different. So let's see. So what are the new guidelines? Aha. So it's not really changing guidelines. It's just a change in the how do I put it? Well, yeah, it is in the guidelines. Let me upload it and show you on my screen. But it's more to do with the changes around the fact that YouTube can now choose to put ads on non-monetized channel videos, and the creator is not able to receive the income until they actually reach their milestones of their 4K watch hours and their 1,000 subscribers, and they've been approved to join the YPP, which is the YouTube Partnership Program. Yes, that's I think that's what it's called. So yeah, so there's some other implications, I think, with regard, or some other, I guess, clarifications that they've made in relation to UK taxes and the way that you should reference your income from YouTube. So I'll be bringing that up very shortly. So bear with me. I just want to try and bring it up so that I can see your questions in real time, because I know I'm probably like 30 seconds behind you all. Let's have a look. Just make sure nobody's knocking at the door. Okay, no, we don't have. Oh, we have 15 amazing people in the stream. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate you. It's good to see you. So I'm just I'm gonna see if I can switch this up so that I can see what's going on. Okay, switch that up. See, I wish I had a buddy here so that I could I could let them help me with some of these things I'm trying to multitask with. So let me just put that volume down. Awesome. Hey. Hey, we have AKA James Money 615. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate your presence. So yeah, so we're just let's see. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Essence TJ TV is in the building. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for the congratulations. I appreciate all of your presence, and I appreciate your kind words. So yeah, I'm not sure if you've checked out my channel before, but although I don't upload content regularly, I do try to upload content around YouTube rules or how-tos, how to do things on YouTube. Channel is no place close to anyone not happy about. Can't turn off because of that. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm going to answer that question. Just bear with me. I just want to bring up the page so that I can have it up on the screen. So, there you go. I think I have to do it this way. Just give me a second. Just gonna. I'm not very good at this multitasking thing. All right. Okay. All right. So customize. I think I've forgotten how I got there yesterday. Okay, yeah, maybe this page here. Man, I wish I had this up on my screen. I had it on my phone earlier. Bear with me. Actually, I bet. Okay, I'm a moderator, so I can do it from my phone. Give me 1 sec. I will upload it. How many? Let me not distract myself. So the question was, the chat has moved. Let me not lose your question. Where is it? Where is it? Hey, Donory Love is in the building. Welcome to the stream. Minister Jenny Alufa is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. All right. So we have a question from Deadfred821. So are the amounts you get still the same? Forgive my ignorance. My channel is not no place close to being monetized. Okay, so I don't think it affects you personally. Like if you're monetized already, or if you're part of the YouTube partnership program, it's more related to non partner channels, so non-monetized channels. If your channel's not monetized, and you're, I guess, I don't, this is just my own opinion based on what I've read. If I find it exactly, then I'll put it up on the screen. But if your channel's not monetized and YouTube would like to put ads on it, they can do. As of yesterday, as of the 18th, of November, and there's not really much you can do about it. I mean, I think, from my opinion, I feel like there's not really that much change, not that much of a change, because you can't, even if your video went viral now and you're not monetized, you wouldn't be entitled to receive any income from it anyway, until you were made part of the or until you joined the YouTube partnership program. So hey, we have Marl Blessed in the house. Super Mum Go, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. We're just having a little chit chat about the changing rules that happened within the last 2 days. And also, I'm open to answering any questions about my last year or my 1 year since starting my YouTube creator journey. Because, like I said, I've been on the panel or on the platform since 2011, but I did my first live stream this time last year. So are those monetization milestones still the same? 1,000 subs and those haven't changed. Those haven't changed. So 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours is still the same. I honestly thought they'd put ads on pop videos anyway. Shows what I know. Yeah, I mean, I think it's possible that they were doing that, because there are channels that people are not really active on anymore and they're not monetized, but they still get loads of views. So, I kind of see it as just another monetized revenue stream for YouTube, and they're just being open and honest about it so that we can see it. It does seem, I think, if you've been on the platform for a while, it will be irritating, just because you're thinking, I'm not making any money off this ad. But maybe we can use it as a motivator. Maybe we can use it as a motivator to get monetized or join the YouTube partnership program quicker. And just invest a bit more time in our channels to get there a little bit faster. So we're just going to take a quick break. So we have Jim Aprilin in the house. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. We have Supermom Go in the house. We have Lilia Guinea in the building. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the congratulations, Minister Jenny Alufa. Appreciate your presence. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I'm not sure if you've been live recently since I think I missed you a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, it's definitely good to see you here. It's been a while since I went live. So normally what I do is I do a games night, but that's not really what I want my channel to be about. And I don't know if you guys have seen my little 8-second introduction, and it's called Learner's Island. So that's really what I really want my channel to be about. I want to kind of vlog the things that I learn that I think you guys might find useful. So one of the things I'm hoping Fingers crossed. Pray for me, guys. Pray for time in my schedule. Is this year I really, really, really want to invest time in my Yoruba language learning, and if I can, try and do French. So I've been doing a bit of research on how to go about doing that, and it's a lot of that is around prioritization and time management. So that's those may be things that I do videos on in the near future. So we have Victorian's TV channel. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. Baba, she's greeting African News TV. I'm presuming you raided me, so thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you being here. We have Shawana Creative Circle in the house. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've seen you some of your lives. Are they lives? Yeah, they're live streams. You're like your music streams, your night streams or something. But you don't have a chat on there. They're kind of, the comments are switched off, so I can't really let you know that I've been there. But yeah, your what do they call those? Your images are really nice. Your images are really nice. So let's try and go through some of the comments in the chat, because it's moving really fast. Okay, so lots of greetings. So we had was that the question? Thank you so much, Cubsden, for greeting everyone and welcoming to the stream. I know I've been kind of distracted trying to answer the questions. Yes, the requirement is still the same. Okay, Princess Chi answered that question as well. Here, welcome. Just having a quick scroll through. African News TV is in the building. Thank you so much, African News TV. I really do appreciate you. I know I appreciate you raiding me. Thank you for your patience. I know you wanted to end your stream a bit earlier, so thank you for waiting for me to start. I appreciate everybody in the stream who's raiding me from African News TV's house, and I appreciate my new and old friends for being here. You know, we've got I Like My Thing, Osare Tinwen TV. I'm sure your name's longer. Let me know in the chat if your name is actually longer than it was before, because I feel like it used to just be Osare Tinwin TV. But you know, correct me if I'm wrong. All right, so keep pushing. Hey, Mild Blessed, I missed you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you stopping by. I think it's the let's see, 9:50. Okay, I'm a bit late, but yeah, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see. So we have Donnery Love in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I think I greeted you already. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll down. Do we have any more questions in the chat? So I've been here since. Okay, I've said that one before. Okay, hopefully I've caught up. So Lilia Guinea, interesting channel. Do you have any suggestions to help someone else get subs? I want to help a dying vet get subs before he dies. No monetizing involved. I think one way, if you wanted to, you could do a live stream dedicated to your friend. I think jellyfish or something. I need to watch your video again. But yes, if you that would be a good one. If you did some live streams and you were able to get and if you were able to promote it and get enough people in there, that's a good way to promote them, because you could drop their link and you know, tell people about your cause and you know, tell people about him, and maybe even get him to come up on the chat. So similar to what I'm using now, which is just StreamYard. It's super easy to use. You just have to log in. You don't have to do any configuration for this particular one, and you could just have a good chit chat, you know, and then, you know, allow people to grow while they're there, also to promote that particular channel. Hey, we have Imwanye Ibo in the house. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not sure if I missed you earlier, but thank you so much for being here. So I'm just going to drop the link for the for StreamYard. If you want to join me up here on the panel, feel free to do so. All right. So let's see. Who else have I missed? Hopefully I haven't missed anyone. Okay. Wow, everybody is getting to know each other and getting acquainted. That's really great. Do we have Trucker Z is in the building. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. It's good to see you. Oh gosh. It's good to see you. I'm just reminiscing on my my first year on YouTube as a YouTube creator. You know, it's not it's been a long road. Let me ask a question. Gil the goldfish, yes. I forgot. Yes. Gil the goldfish. So that's the channel. So let me just find it because then I can help you out. Gil. There you go. And somebody has joined. I hear a click. Supermom Go, hey.
Hey, how are you? How are you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
Congratulations, sister. The year go by so fast.
Tell me about it. Thank you so much for coming. It's good to see you or hear you. I'm using StreamYard today, so I don't really remember how to put things up on the screen and stuff. I could probably, and I don't have anything to display on this laptop. I've had to use a different one from the normal
that's
one.
okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. I liked your night stream yesterday. I put it on while I was sleeping. It was really nice. It was really like a really nice white noise, not too loud or you know. Yeah, it was just nice.
I'm trying to switch up things. Yeah, I heard you talking about the new changes about how they're gonna run ads on your video as long you
What are your thoughts on that? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's a positive change, a negative change, or do you think it's a big change? I think that's a good question.
I think it's both because the positive changes, it's good for YouTube, of course. They're going to be making revenue out of the creators.
Yeah.
But the good thing, the also positive change for we the creators is it motivate you to, want to work more and try to get your hours and to be monetized. So that's a good way to motivate people. But I'm not too sure if some people would like it or I don't know.
Yeah, I think I mean, yeah, it's kind of, how do I put it? It's one of those things. If you've been on the platform, it feels worse than it is, especially if you're not yet monetized, and that's something that you kind of are working towards. But if you read it, it's quite straightforward. I feel like it doesn't really change anything except for the fact that YouTube are going to be able to generate some income from it. So once we're monetized, we get a share of that income. But when you're not monetized and they put an ad on there, then they get 100% of that income. So, so yeah. So what? So you're based in the US, right?
Right. Yes.
So there was another part of the change that was just talking about it was just a minor change in how you look at your income from YouTube for tax purposes, and they were saying something about it's just it's you label it as royalties. Is that something that's new, or is that something that they've just clarified, or they're just clarifying the language that they use?
I think that they're doing a clarification because before I got I was approved to be monetized, I have to fill out a tax paper. So
Okay.
some people choose to fill that out, and some
Yeah.
people choose not to fill it out. So if you fill it out from the beginning, you don't have to worry about it. But
Uh-huh.
if you skip it, that means if you don't fill that out, that means you have to pay Uncle Sam whatever revenue you make. But
Okay.
yeah. So for you to don't go through that headache, just make sure you fill out your tax paper, before you can put in your thing. So make
Okay.
sure guys don't skip it, because I know quite a few people skip it now. They have to go back. And then also, I mean, you have to pay tax no matter what you do. You can't skip that. For
Yeah.
every penny you make, you have to pay
Mhm.
you have to give Uncle Sam his share.
Yeah. So do you have to start paying tax before, if you've never, if the money's just sitting in AdSense and you've never like had a payout, do you have to register your company or pay tax or whatever? How does it work? Or does it
So
start from the moment you take the first payment out?
yeah, for the moment, before they can turn in your monetization, you have
Yeah,
to fill. There's a couple of questions they ask you, and then they come to the tax. If you haven't received your payment yet,
yeah,
you can still go back in there and do some changes. You can click the box that said you want for them to take the tax out. But if
yeah.
you don't do that and you get your payment, you are responsible to pay that tax.
Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So, and I think there was one more change. I don't know if you have the link, because I can't find it today. Yesterday, I think I just cheated. It was just on my dashboard. I clicked on learn more, and then I was taken to it. Um,
Mhm.
it was, but yeah. So, the, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the changes are a major thing. I kind of feel like they're just clarification. They're being a bit more explicit so that we don't so that we're clear on where they stand on certain things. Join me. What
Yeah.
is
So
it?
so so he said could apply
Okay.
tax to the end of the year if you don't cash out. Yeah, as long you cash out, as long you don't cash out. All right. If the money is still in there, you don't have to worry about paying tax. But if the money is in there, I mean, you
Yeah.
haven't used it yet, so you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about that.
Ah, okay, okay. Well, that's a bit. There's a bit of clarity around that. Okay, cool. So I guess, do you have any questions uh around, I guess, my any questions for me about, I guess, I don't know, my YouTube journey, or um you know what you
Yes.
think. What do you think of my channel, actually? Because I know I don't post regularly, but you know what do you think of the niche, or um, the videos? Do you feel like I've improved on my editing throughout the year?
Yeah, I see that you have improved a whole lot on your editing. You know how first when we started YouTube is like we try to figure out things and how this stuff work and stuff. But
Yeah,
you've been doing, yeah. I would like for you to post more, but I know because you're very, very busy. But other than that, your channel have improved. I like your new outcome. That's very nice. And just keep doing you. And I want to ask you a question too. What have you learned over the years on YouTube that you can actually don't repeat? What have you learned over the years? And new
okay.
stuff, basically.
Um, okay, so what have I learned over the year?
Why on YouTube?
Okay. Well, I've learned that there's a there's another side to YouTube than just watching it. That was the biggest biggest shock, I
Right.
think. When AE29 Fashion started her channel, I was like, oh wow, there's like this underworld that I never knew
Right.
existed. You just thought it was
Mhm.
about movies and information, but you didn't. I think if you don't log in, you don't see that there are all these communities having a chit chat in the live stream and things like that. Um,
Yeah.
and people connecting and networking and things like that. Another thing I think, wow, 1 second, let me just appreciate African News TV. Thank you so much for the super chat. African News TV, that's €5. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, and I didn't realize, you know, I think I didn't appreciate the amount of effort that goes into video editing or creating content. The planning, the research, learning how to basically do it all. And that journey has been. It's been good, but I wish I just had more time. Sometimes I wish I didn't have a full-time job, because I know if I didn't, I would be able to like face it 100%, and that would be my job, and I'd be able to, and my goal is time management. I think that's the biggest challenge, or the biggest thing I've learned this year, and it's really motivated me to get that in order. Um, so that I can have that day, or those days where I think of my ideas, I brainstorm, I record, and I edit. The thing I've learned the most, I think, is my editing skills, and all these. And I've learned that you can't just be on YouTube. I feel like you need to exhaust multiple marketing streams, or channels. So you've got Instagram, you've got Facebook. I'm not really on Facebook, but I do try to promote a little bit on Instagram. Um, and I'm I'm not really into TikTok. I kind of like the idea of these shorts.
I know, me too.
You're not into TikTok either, yeah? Not
Uh-uh.
That's not really my thing, but I do like shorts, and these reels on Instagram. People edit and cut to try and get it in within one what's it called, everything in within 1 minute, but you get so much information, and you're kind of hungry for more. So I kind of feel like that's a really good feature that you can use to promote content on your channel. So you can give them a taster. If they like it, they can like click onto the full video or something. I don't know. But the I did a short the other day, and did that on my other channel, just like a random. I just thought I'd try it, and I got 500 views. And
Oh wow.
I don't know how it works, but I think I must have somehow got on the carousel, because I had this just increase in traffic. It was just a complete upside down U, and got 500 and something views within a short space of time. So that was pretty cool. But yeah,
Wow.
I
So,
mean, there's loads to learn.
so what's the name of your second channel?
Oh, that used to be my VAO supporter channel, but I've renamed it to VAO 11 Shorts for now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just use that for like testing things out, and yeah, it's just kind of sitting there. This is my main focus. I'm not I'm trying to not niche down, but I'm trying to focus on what my vision is. And I feel like when I did that really short introduction called Learn as I Learn, that's really encompasses what I wanted the channel to be about. I wanted it to be like a vlog of things that I'm learning that I feel like others might benefit from. And it's just to sit down and plan it. I'm not very good at doing that. I kind of do things on the fly, which is not a good habit, to be honest. I think Cubs Den and Blue Jeans. I I just look at them in awe because they have a clear structure, they have a clear vision, and you can tell that they put the work in. And it's just, their live streams are structured. It's just really nice, and then their videos are follow a certain theme. Their thumbnails are really cool and everything. And I just sit in their live streams on a every week, and I'm always learning something new. And I just wish I could actually sit down and put in that work as well. And I think, to be honest, that's probably what the one thing that I would say I learned the most is that you need to plan. I mean, I wish I had learned all of this before starting the channel, and I wish I had planned at least a series of content before starting on this journey. I think that's the biggest thing I've learned. Yeah. Ooh, 829 Fashion, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat.
I think one of your audience, Victoria, she said that which app do you use for editing?
Oh, I use InShot. Yeah, I use InShot on my on my mobile. When I first started, I was using, because I use Android, I don't have iMovie, but there was an app called My Movie and I loved it. I was like, oh, this is great. But I always had to use my laptop as well. So I use a combination of my laptop, GIMP, which is a free editing tool. It's like a free version of Photoshop. And I used a combination of that. And then I would use My Movie to like add some animations and voiceovers and things like that. But InShot is way better, and although it has the whitewash, the InShot logo at the bottom right hand corner, if you don't pay, for the free version, if you just watch an ad, it disappears. So that's my go-to editing app. Did I miss any more questions? Let's have a look. TY Vlogs is in the building. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much, 829 Fashion. You dropped another super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. So yeah, so we have 12 amazing people in the building. I know I haven't really I've been talking a lot. So now I'm going to try to give you all shout outs. So we got Victorian's TV channel in the building. We have 829 Fashion. Actually, before we go to the chat, we actually have Supermom go on the live stream. So she's asking me questions and she's helping me to carry my this live stream along and make it a bit more engaging. So so we have Supermom Go up on the panel. Supermom Go's channel it's mostly it's like a music channel. It's like a reaction channel. That's mainly what you do, right? Because I know you do a bit of other things as well sometimes.
Yeah, I do. I do a whole lot. I stopped doing the I love doing reaction videos, but I stopped doing it because now they're coming back, and you be making like revenue out of your reaction video, but then they come and get it back, and then you have the artists, claiming, and so I'm like, man, if I want to make some revenue on YouTube, I have to kind of stay away from that.
Okay.
So I do a whole lot of stuff I do just random stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I saw the latest one I saw was the was this the is it ASMR? But that the fan sound, is that what?
Yeah, the fan sound. My sister actually, she cannot sleep without fan on. Okay, so even when it's cold, she will put the fan on, and her husband be complaining. So I told her, I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a fan video just for you. Go on there. So yeah. So I just did the fan, and I also put some kind of enhance the sound a little bit so you can, you have that natural fan sound as you watch.
Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. It's nice to always to hear where or where some of the ideas come from. That's a really nice one. And was that a real fan? Like, is your fan actually red like that? Like,
It's a real
oh, that's
fan.
awesome. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Um, All right, so we have young Vano Fresh in the building. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. We have Life with Susie Q in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you stopping by. We have 15 awesome people in the stream. Really appreciate your presence. So tonight we're just having a little chit chat. We're just talking about the changes that they made or they announced this week in the community guidelines announcements, and also just talking about YouTube and our YouTube journeys in the last year. Okay, sorry. So you were saying about the idea for that one. It was for your sister.
Yeah, and I want to ask you something. So, what were you, as you look at your journey on the year that you've been here actively,
Yeah.
what things that you would not do?
What won't I do?
That stuff that you will never repeat again as you move forward in your YouTube journey.
Oh. Let's see. I don't think I've really done anything that I won't do again. I'm quite a cautious person, so before I do anything, let me think. Oh Lord, is there anything that I've done?
I think you kind of mentioned it earlier. Talk about time management.
Yes. Okay. Um, so this, how do I put it? So my goal is to try to get into a routine. So even if it's just that I say, okay, I commit for one video a month, then at least I can make sure that my about page is up to date, and I can and I can say, okay, guys, this is what we're going to do on that day. Um, I I I think I might have to do a course or get someone to help me structure my ideas because they're in my head, but they're kind of all over the place. So just need, I need a plan, something that I can follow a bit more in a bit more of a structured way. So that I can create that backlog of content. Actually, do you know what I'm actually thinking? I may stop editing myself. That's what I may stop doing. I actually might do that in order for me to get my content out uh, regularly. I think if I just do the work and like write it down, and then get someone else to edit it and make it look nice, then I think that would probably save a lot more time because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I will be there, like voiceover. Someone will say, "Oh yeah, they only give themselves 2 hours," and I'll be there, and it will be like 6 hours later. I'm still trying to fix it because I keep saying and okay and so things like that. So but my goal this year is just to really try to have a theme and stick to it. Try not to just be all over the place. It's easy to do the YouTube updates, so that one is something that I probably will maybe start doing just to tap into some of that time sensitive type content. That I don't think it should be too hard to do that, but I think generally speaking my content will be kind of like I think it's called greenfield or something content, which is stuff that people might find interesting. So and it's stuff that I'm researching now. So right now I'm really trying to work out how to learn a language by yourself without like signing up to a course. Maybe like how to learn language using YouTube or something along those lines, or maybe using an app, or and I just want to talk about that journey. So and then ideally what I would like is to build a community of people that are interested in that as well, who could then join me. So maybe we could be here practicing speaking, because that's one thing that's always been missing in my language learning journeys. I'll get really good at writing and reading, and then there's no one to talk to. So something like that would be really cool. And you never know, maybe the live streams could be just singing music, but when we're singing the music, we have to kind of know what we're saying, if that makes sense. So combination of things like that. So have these loads of ideas, but just need it to be structured.
That sounds really good though. I want to, if you do anything in French, you gotta sign me up.
Oh,
Sign me
okay.
up for that.
Awesome. I have my first partner. Cool. That one, yes. The French and Yoruba are the two languages that I want to learn. My journeys have been start, stop, start, stop. So,
I know. You know what's so funny is, we had a civil war in my country, and when we fled in my country, we went to Ivory Coast. We were there, and as a little girl, I learned a lot of French. I mean, I was influenced in French and everything. But when I
okay.
came here, it's like no one to actually speak it to. So I lost. It's one of the things I really regret. So I lost my French. I can understand it a little bit, and I can speak just a little bit of it, but I lost everything.
Wow. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's how it is. It's so easy to lose it when you don't. That saying where you don't use it, you lose it. It's so easy to happen. How old were you? Were you really young?
Yeah, when I left Liberia, I was 12 years old.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Too young. Yeah, 12. And yeah, and in Africa, it's like it's like they make you, it's kind of nice too because they encourage you to learn the French. Because if you go in the market, like if you don't speak French, we cannot sell this to you. I'm like, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's like you have to, it's like you have to speak it. And yeah, I just miss speaking French. All the French people out there, hello French people. I hope I can. So
What's that?
sign me up for French, and I would definitely be there.
Oh, awesome. 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 Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited now. At least I have one person that I will be speaking with. Okay, so now I'm a bit more motivated. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. So yeah, so because I think two years ago, yeah, my French was pretty good. Like I just could not speak it very well. Because if I spoke to a French speaking person, they were like, what did you just say? Like, yeah, my tonation, my accent is always very bad. It's always very bad. All right. So while we've been talking, we have a few people have joined the stream that I haven't been able to greet, but very well. So we have Ms. Terrell 2.0, and I think was it Sizzle's Diary? Somebody else joined that I missed. Oh, the stream is going. Oh yeah, there you go. Ayinks Mama di Mama. Oh, sorry. Let me say that better. Ayinks Mama di Mama. There you go. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being. Wow. Appreciate you being here. Young, brown, and fresh. You're Haitian. Okay. Okay. I understand now. It's your first language. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for the. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Oh wow, it's first time in my house and you gave me a super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you know, we're just celebrating 365 days since my first live stream on YouTube. It's the first day that I decided that I wanted to become a YouTube creator, and we're just talking about maybe Supermom Go is asking me a few questions about like lessons learned over the last year, and maybe a few ideas that I'd like to implement on the channel. And also, you guys feel free to ask questions as well. Any question, it can be related to YouTube or um, it can be related to the changes in the rules that have been like really popular on YouTube streets over the last couple of days. So we have Food Delight in the building. Food Delight TV by Ayinke. Thank you so much for coming, Mum. I appreciate you. This is my second channel. Huh? Oh, snap. Okay. I should have known. Thank you so much for the super chat, Food Delight TV. So are you starting up? So are you promoting that channel? Are you building that one up? Or is that just like my VAO supporter channel? Let's let me know. Okay, so we have 14 amazing people in the stream. I'll just go through and do a bit of a catch up with those that have been active. So we have Sizzle's Diary, we have Miss Terrell 2.0, Life with Susie Q, Shawana's Creative Circle, AE29 Fashion, African New TV, Young Varno Fresh, who has said that his native language is French, so maybe he might be joining us on our panel one of these days when I try to embarrass myself speaking French. And we have Ayink's Mama de Mama on the stream. This is Food Delight TV by Ayinka's second channel. And she's dropped an amazing super chat. So thank you very much for that. We have African News TV also dropped a super chat. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate that contribution to the cause. We have, who else is active in the chat? Let's see. I think that's everybody. We have 15 amazing people. There must be more. Maybe everyone's silent. Oh, 29 Kids is in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, we have Mama She Vlogs in the house. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. I'm not sure if you're still here. We have a Philam Nation in the house. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you stopping by. Not sure if you're still here. Let me know if you're still in the chat. And we have ALS Organic Cosmetics and a new comment. And Crystal Vlogs Lifestyle. Welcome. It's been a while. It's good to see you. She's saying hello, everybody, and thank you very much for the congratulations. So on our panel, we have Supermom Go. And we're just having a little bit of a chit chat. So welcome to the stream. Feel free to ask any questions in the stream, if in relation to YouTube or maybe a challenge that you're facing, or you just have a question from me about maybe my journey or whatever. So yeah. So I have a question for you. Hello, Supermom Go.
Yeah, I'm here.
I have a question for you. So I guess you already kind of answered the question about what you're not going to do going forward as much or at all. I'm not really sure with regards to the reaction videos, but I know part of your channel is about motivation, because I know you've got some is it merchandise? So I think some T-shirts.
Oh yes, I did.
Like that. What's your brand again? Can you remind me?
Oh, it's just it's Super Marco, but it's just I get a lot of phrases that I just print on a T-shirt just to motivate people. Be the best that you can be, or you got this, or something like that. I just take words and just And my son always wearing my T-shirt. I'm like, you gotta pay for that, man.
The privileges of being your child.
And he tells me, mommy, I'm the model. When people see me and then they will want to purchase it, I say, okay, I guess we can.
We can work, make it work.
Yeah, we can work. Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, so let's say you on this deserted island, right? And you only allowed to bring three things that you cannot live without. What will you bring along with you?
A Wi-Fi.
I know, right? Okay, that's one.
Would be first. If I could. And then probably my mobile.
Your mobile.
And And probably my mum. Probably, yeah.
if she allows you to, huh?
Where I go, she goes. So yeah, those are probably the three things. And the reason why I say, I'll give you the rationale behind that. So if I have Wi-Fi, I can do all things. So I have Wi-Fi plus my phone. On my phone, I have my Bible app, so I can do my daily devotions. I also have my emails. I also have my text message. I also can continue to be in communication with everybody. I can do my work on there. I can even, yeah, I could even have my YouTube channel on there, and I'd have so many adventures. It would be, it'd actually be not bad. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, but it's an island, so there'll be food. So yeah, I'm good.
Those are
I
very
think
smart
those three
answers,
things.
though. Those are good ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw the question back at you now. What three things would you take if you had to go on an island?
That have to go. I would take a phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I would take a bed.
A bed. Okay, a bed.
Yeah, I would take my bed, and then you know what? I might bring, like you said, I might bring my mother along. So that way I don't have to be alone. You're right. I want to bring my mother along with me too.
Oh
She
yeah.
agrees.
Yeah, no,
Oh my
it's
God.
why would you take your bed?
Because you know it's the island, so I don't know if if we're gonna be sleeping on the I have no clue. I just don't. I you know what?
You need some
One
some of
thing
those
though, I
home
cannot sleep on
comforts.
my bed, huh?
Did you need some of those home comforts?
Yeah, I need that comfort to carry along with me.
Yeah, no, I think yeah, yeah. If I thought too deeply about it, I don't think I would take. I don't think I would take a um. I would probably have to take some home comforts, but I think on an island, in my head, it's like a tropical island, so it would have everything you need to
That's true.
to make your life comfortable. And I've been to Benin before. It's like the village, I guess, and they have they make huts out of like coconut tree leaves and stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's and the bamboo. I don't know how to describe all the pieces because I'm not very rural, but they make out of natural products basically. Yeah, natural things around them, and they seem to be pretty comfortable. So I would be. Oh, yeah, so imagine. So I would have my Wi-Fi, I would have my phone, and then I can teach myself how to do everything. Awesome.
Right.
Okay, not bad, not bad. See, internet, you
Mhm.
can't live
You
without
can
it.
you can live without it. Yep, you're absolutely right.
Welcome to the
Um,
stream, Tracy Ojebulu, and also Consistent Space. Thank you so much for coming. It's good to see you. So appreciate the congratulations. So we're having a little bit of a chit chat up here on the panel. Um, Let me drop the link again, just in case anybody else wants to join us. We have Supermom Go on the panel with me, and we're just having a talk about, I guess, the last year of YouTube, the recent rule changes. Well, not rule changes, I guess, guideline updates. I think is the best way to describe it. That have been discussed over or have been released over the last couple of days. Um, so if you have any questions, feel free um, to ask. You can ask about my last year on YouTube if you have a question about that, or any YouTube I guess challenge that you may be facing, and I'll try my best to respond. Um, or you can even ask Supermom Go because Supermom Go is up here as well. She has an awesome channel. She used to do a lot of reaction videos, and now it's a bit more of a diverse, like more variety in content. Um, I think that's the best way to put it. And then, but she's really encouraging and motivational, and she has some merchandise where she sells like t-shirts that have like motivational quotes and things like that. Yeah, sorry. So there's no pictures up today. Um, yeah, I saw my emoji, but when I logged in, I cannot see it. So I don't know if it's because I'm using a different device um or what. Oh, all this time, I all this time I've just realized
Well,
I haven't changed the content here. Uh, the chat. I could have used it to engage a few more people. So yeah, sorry about that. So we have 11 amazing people in the stream. We've been live for 1 hour. Probably stay for another. Well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe another maximum another half an hour. But I really do appreciate you all being here. Especially special appreciation goes out to Supermom Go for coming up and engaging with me. I really do appreciate you hanging out tonight. It's really made it fun. So, sorry, what we got distracted now. um,
okay. So if I have another question, so if you can live anywhere else in the world, what would that be? If you have the choice.
if I had a choice, okay, so I'm gonna limit this to places I've been to. Um, I think I would live in Grenada. It's one of those places that is really peaceful. It still feels untouched, like it hasn't been. There's still a lot of like natural. I guess there's a lot of space. It's not too built up with like hotels and stuff like that. But there's loads of really nice beaches. One side is the Atlantic Ocean, and one side is the Pacific Ocean, and you can really see the difference. One side, the water is rough and has waves, and the other side is just like being in a lake, and the water doesn't move, but it's beautiful and it's just really calm. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think if I was actually, do you know what? I'm going to change my no. Yeah, I'm going to pick that. Back in the day, it would have been in the States, but now, yeah, I think it's Grenada. I think so.
And
Yeah,
I never heard of that island. I have to look it up.
yeah.
Is it like a
It's not really
small
a
place?
popular one. It's quite small, um, but it's really nice. Um, it's really nice. It's just calm. I haven't been to any other Caribbean islands, so I wouldn't know how to compare it. But I don't think I would like to go to Barbados. I kind of feel like Barbados is like another. It's like going to Spain for like you know, you just see a lot of people like. Well, this might just be my perception, so don't want to offend anybody. But I feel like it's probably a really nice place. But I feel like it's a lot of like retired people go there from like England and stuff. Um, and I'm sure there are some amazing places to go. And I'm sure if I lived in the States, it would be like going to Spain or France. It's just across across the water. But yeah, I think that's where I would go. I can't really compare it to anywhere else that I don't know. So yeah. What about you? Where would you go?
I visited the Bahamas 8 years ago. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, and I fell in love with the place. So if I have the choice, but then when I think about the hurricane, the last time they had a hurricane, it was just horrible down there. But that would be like that would be on my B list. And my A
Yeah.
list, I might be let's say or Hawaii. That would be where I want to go.
Hawaii. Ooh,
Mhm.
okay. Okay. Have you what attracts you to Hawaii?
I actually never been there, but I know a friend that lived there for a couple of years,
Yeah.
and she was just talking about like all the nice stuff, the tropical stuff, the natural,
Yeah.
the beaches, and
Mm-hmm.
just and she said it feel a little bit. like home, back home, you know, just have that natural, you know, like you can just walk on the sand with your bare feet. It's a small
Hmm.
place, but you can, you know, just see different stuff. And I'm like, you know, maybe I might. And I like, you know, I love it when it rains. So I just like to go to places that have just a lot of rain, also tropical rain. And
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah, I
Ooh.
do. I really love it when it rain.
Oh, okay. No, that's. I mean, I appreciate the rain. I acknowledge that it's a necessity, but I don't enjoy it.
You don't
I
enjoy
prefer snow to
it.
rain. I prefer
Oh.
snow to rain. So when it's snowing, or when there's snow, if it's really thick snow, you can still have sunny days, and those days where the sun is shining, and I don't know, you're in the mountains, or um, you know there's loads of snow. It just feels really nice. It kind of makes me feel like I'm reading a novel. Takes me. It's like I feel like I'm having an experience. I never used to feel that way, but over the years, I started to have an appreciation for cold weather. But I still don't like rain. Rain and wind. That
When I read
combination
that,
is.
it doesn't miss for you.
What was that? What was that last thing you said?
No, no, I said wind and rain does not mix with you, huh?
No. So so yeah. Question. Okay, so have you or
Mhm.
would you ever skydive?
Oh my goodness. I am so afraid of height. I don't know. My goodness. That would be like something I would do if I really want to get over my height, you know, thing to really,
Okay.
because I can't, I don't know if I can do it. How about you?
I did it. I've done it once.
You done it once?
Um
How was it?
yeah, it was amazing actually. It was scary, and I think if it wasn't a tandem one, I wouldn't have just left the plane. If you see my face, like my eyes almost roll to the back of my head. But once you get past the initial spin and
Uh-huh.
you start to like, is it float or whatever, then then it's just like, wow, like this is so cool. And then they release the parachute, and you just
Oh
go
my
up,
goodness.
and then
Ooh.
you're just floating, and you can just see
Wow.
for miles. And I can
Ah,
kind of see where people get that adrenaline rush. It's so like, I don't even know where you would get it from. Like,
mm,
it's I don't think anything really beats it. I mean, I like my extreme sports, but
mm.
like when I was up there, I was like, wow. I was just like, wow. I thought you kind of feel like you're beating gravity or something. I don't know if I'm using the correct word, but yeah, it feels somewhat surreal. But yeah, for me that was something that I did. I did it for charity, and
That's
I
nice.
did it to kind of, I don't know, how do I put it? I did it for charity, but I also did it for myself because it was the saying, when you're kind of like grieving, and
Yeah.
you know, uh, you do. I didn't feel anything. Like just going through the days, and I felt like I needed it um, to like kickstart
Overcome
my
something.
engine again. Like I don't know how to explain it properly, but it was like therapeutic at the same time, as rewarding and stuff. So, oh, Cubs then. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate your presence. Cubs then, have a good night.
Thanks
Oh,
for
yeah, I was going
having
to say head
me.
out. Enjoy your outing. I was thinking it's a bit early, but it's really early for you because you guys, it's like 6 a.m. when it's 1 or 2 a.m., 2 p.m. here. So appreciate you hanging out with me in the middle of your day. What time is it your time, Super Mongo?
It's about 5:13 p.m. over here.
Okay. Oh, it's cool. It's quite early. Okay, so you're 5 hours behind us. Yes, it's 10:13 here. So, are you guys on lockdown over there, or are you back
Yeah,
to work?
Michigan had been on lockdown for 3 weeks now because the
Okay.
increased corona cases. But
Okay.
yeah. How about you guys?
Yeah, we've been on lockdown since the beginning of the month.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
we've been in longer since the beginning of the month. It's supposed to just be for 4 weeks. So in theory, the first week in December or the 4th of December, I believe, is when it should be free. But let's see. Let's see how it goes because I haven't really been keeping up with the news. I try my best not to watch it too much.
Too
It's just
much. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but the good thing is they have a vaccine now, so I don't know. I don't know when that will be out for the public to. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to take it.
yeah.
Though. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, my understanding of vaccines, they normally take years to really, or any kind of medication. I'm not really a medication person anyway. I don't even like taking paracetamol. I'd rather just go to sleep if I have a headache. But um, yeah, I just feel like you just don't know the side effect. How do I put it? The long term effects when um if you've only been testing it for a year. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
And it's not even up to a year because this stuff started, well, almost a year ago, 11 months ago. So we'll see how it goes. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, um, they could continue to test it. And I think they're just continuously learning, right? So we just have to, keep ourselves informed um, and do our own research. Don't, you know, yeah, don't just follow the crowd or whatever.
Right.
Make your own decisions around those type of things. So let me just quickly greet a couple of people. So we have Louis Fuller in the building. Thank you so much for coming. Just Still for Jesus came in earlier, and uh, yes, I am in the UK, and yes, same time as you. So Kaugi. And we also had Maria Echo in the house. I'm not sure if you're still here. We have 9 people in the stream, but thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate your presence. And Cubs then left the stream not too long ago. She's heading out. Really appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me all this time. So yeah, we're just having a little chit chat, asking a few questions here and there about the last year, but also just general questions about what would you like to do around certain things, or have you ever? I think. um, so yeah. Uh, African News TV is still in the building. He raided us and he's still hanging out with us. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, so yeah, so all right, so let's see. Okay, question. What is can I answer this one? Hmm. Okay. What is the most okay, what is the scariest thing you've ever done?
The
And
scariest thing I ever done.
yeah, like something that shocked you, or yeah, just like, got your heart going.
Okay. So you know what? I told you I'm afraid of height, right?
Yeah,
The most scary thing I ever done is here we at Michigan. They have what they call Michigan Adventure,
yeah,
and they have this roller coaster. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
That roller coaster was like it was just so huge, and I got on that. I was screaming. Look, I screamed the whole time. Everybody, it's like everybody around that area know who I was. I was screaming. I was screaming.
Oh,
It was so
how did you
embarrassing.
How did you
my
feel
son
when you
said,
came off?
"Mom, this is so embarrassing. You can whatever." It's like everybody.
At least you went on the ride. That's the main
At
thing.
least I went on a ride, but that was the most. And I vowed to myself that I would never ride in a roller coaster in my life again. Oh my goodness.
So,
But how about you?
oh well, mine's actually a roller coaster story as well. So, I okay. Before I start my story, we have Killer Darkrai in the house. Welcome to the stream. We also have KG Care World in the stream. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Um, your I appreciate you hanging out with us, and I appreciate all the thumbs ups. Thank you very much for coming. So we're just asking a question about what's the scariest thing you've ever done. Um, and I think for me, yeah, the roller coaster thing I think was the scariest thing for me. I mean, it's not like I have never been on roller coasters before. I love them actually, but this particular one, whew, by the time I came off it, I had a tear in my eye. So it was like, um, so I'm naturally scared of heights, like growing up, but I've kind of like somehow trained myself not to. I kind of try to channel it as adrenaline, I guess. Um, so I will try to do something over and over and over and over and over again, so that I kind of build up that resistance. I'm not scared of it anymore. So that's kind of how I managed to get on roller coasters. But this particular one, I don't know. It's called Oblivion, and it's in a theme park in the UK called Alton Towers. Um, and I went on it, and it's one of those ones that goes up, and you're like looking, and it goes round a little bit, and you're like, ah, and then there's this bit that it's like you, it just takes you to the end, and then it's like a vertical drop, face down. So
Wow.
now I'm going, and it takes you to the edge slowly. So you know you're there, you're contemplating your life. You're thinking, why did I do this to myself? Oh Lord. And as it goes down, face down, and you go into a black hole. Oh my gosh. As
Wow.
I went down, I don't even think a sound came out of my mouth because I was so scared. And when I got off, I was just quiet. I was just quiet. I did not say anything. And then someone was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And the tear just dropped from my eye. I was like,
Oh
"Wow!"
no.
I was like,
That's a
"Wow!"
tough one.
Like, oh man, yeah, that one. And the worst thing about it for me personally, was that I wasn't able to go back on the ride. I needed to go back on it to like conquer the fear, because all roller coasters are scary, but I think once you do it a few times, after a while, it's like, oh yeah, this is easy.
Yeah.
Now I've lived with it for years. I don't think I could ever go back on the ride. It's just been too long. All right. Vern's Junk Closet is in the house. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate the happy anniversary. Whoop, whoop. She's our local cheerleader, or local whitey cheerleader. Not quite local for me, but yeah, local on YouTube. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not sure what state you're from, but I know you're in the US. So it's good to see you. Jessica. Who's that? Okay. All right. Oh, we have 7 people in the stream. So I think we're going to go for maybe another 12 minutes and then we'll call it a night. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. It's been really fun. We have Supermom Go on the panel with us. And we're just having a bit of a chit chat. So we were talking a little bit earlier, about the guidelines updates that were announced this week, that I think there's quite a few streams going on and videos talking about that, and the change to some non-monetized channels having ads placed on them by YouTube, and just the difference between if you're not in the YouTube partnership program, that YouTube will get 100% of the revenue generated off of those adverts. Whereas if you're in the YouTube YT program, then nothing has changed for us, because we get a share of that revenue, and we've earned the right because we've met the milestones to be part of the YouTube partnership program. So yeah, so there we go. So I'm in out because of work. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. No problem with going in and out. That's not a problem. So yeah, so we have 17 amazing people here. We have Supermom go up on the panel, and yeah, so we're just asking a few questions to each other about just general questions. So anyone in the chat, feel free to ask me a question if you have one. Can be YouTube related, or it can just be a random one. I'll let you. Most questions I will answer. So yeah. Okay, Supermom, go. So
I got one for you. Okay.
okay.
So what is your best movie of all time? Your favorite movie of all time? If you can like go back, what is your childhood, your adulthood? What is that favorite movie of all time?
Oh goodness. Oh, this is a hard one. Okay, so I'm gonna say, this is I mean, I have a lot of favorites. So, the only reason why I'm picking this movie is because the movie was just as good as the book, and most of the times movies don't live up to the
The book.
quality of the book.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna say The Green Mile,
Oh,
because
that's a good one.
yeah, because I read the book first and then I went to watch the movie, and the way they managed to capture the, what do they call it? It's not the voiceover, but there's a lot of the thoughts of the actors, and that the mouth. Oh, okay, yeah, not a spoiler. So the mouse, they were
Yeah.
able to capture a lot of the things that they said in the book. They didn't change too much in there. I've read some other books and I'm like, where did that even happen? They left this
Yeah.
out. Oh my gosh. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that would be my favorite from that perspective. But I have a lot of favorites. It really just depends. The I guess what type of movie they are, like, based on like genre and stuff. Yeah, find it really hard to pin it down to just one other than that one. What about yourself?
I think for me is Coming to America. That's a pretty old movie. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy Coming to
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
And it was like the first movie I have ever seen. Is like you have a lot of black, people in there. And it just feels like I watched that movie I don't know how many times, but
Yeah,
that is one of my favorite movies of all times.
yeah.
It doesn't get old at all. I can watch it any day, anytime.
Yeah, I've
Of
always
the
used
day for
little
me.
bits from it. There's the remember the princess?
Yes.
Yeah, I always use that example when I'm talking about certain topics because I'm like,
Nice.
how she's like, walk like a dog.
Yeah, but like yes.
I was just like,
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
it's oh, Jucelia, for Jesus is saying good night. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Um, and it's definitely been great having your presence in here tonight. Have a good night. I know it's late in the UK. It's 3 minutes to 10:30. We're just about rounding up. So yeah, appreciate you coming out tonight. Thank you. All right. So back to the question. Sorry. So that's one of the scenes that I find I use all the time. Well, not all the time, but it's one of the scenes that always sticks out to me, especially when I'm talking about like um, uh, I guess relationships and I don't know if you've ever read the book Five Love Languages.
No, no, no.
Yeah, so it just talks about different ways people receive love, and it also talks about I don't know if there's yeah, so there's one part of it that breaks down the different types of love. So there's like affirmation, physical touch, gifts, quality time, and there's one more that I always forget. Acts of service. I don't know why I don't always forget that one, because that one's important to me. Acts of service. So but they also break down like the different stages of love. So they talk about how you have like the first 2 years, kind of like that infatuation stage where, you know, everything's perfect. You're like, oh my god, this is great. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love her. Oh, this is, you know, everything they do is like, you know, gold dust. And then there's the second stage, which is kind of like after that, which is like reality, or and
After
where you
5 years, reality stuck in.
yeah, and then you have to choose to love that person, kind of thing, daily, because they do have faults. Nobody's perfect, and there'll always be something. But you know, that then they talk about how you choose to love someone daily. So and that's how you kind of like have like long-term relationships or something. I can't remember, but it's a really, really good book. And you know, that infatuation stage is that like bark like a dog, whatever you like. Whatever you you know. So but yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah, no, that was a classic. I can watch that movie over and over again. I think I'm like a big kid. Like I can, you know how children like to watch cartoons over and over again. I'm like that too. Um, especially with good movies. I think I like musicals. You know, the old-fashioned style kind of musical movies. I love Dreamgirls. That one is one that I really like. That I think all the I shouldn't really say, but yeah, all the cartoons from back in the day, all the famous cartoons. Nobody
Tom
would
and
want to watch
Jerry.
it. Yeah, oh gosh, no, the musical ones like all the Disney ones like Little Mermaid,
Beauty and
Lion
the
King,
Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, um, Jungle Book. Yeah, you wouldn't really want to, unless you enjoy it the same way I do, you wouldn't want to join in with me, because I'd just be singing along. I know all the words, you know, it's even in my old age. Let me not say old, but older age. So, but yeah. All right, so it's 10:30. I'm thinking we should wrap it. Oh, wow. I was about to say
African
we should
News
wrap it up.
TV.
What's that?
Hey, my brother, I have to come and visit your channel. It's been a
African
while.
News TV dropped a €3 super sticker. Oh my gosh.
He's doing his thing tonight. Hey, African TV. Oh.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for sponsoring me. That's the second super sticker or super chat of the night. I really do appreciate that. Oh, African News TV is saying bye to everybody. Oh,
African
we need to
TV.
raid someone. We can't just take all of this.
Right. Yeah, Verna John Closet. Hi. I don't know let me see. Who's on live? I don't know. Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see if we can head over somewhere. Next time. Okay, I've just seen the super sticker. Sorry. I'm on the I'm not in the, I haven't been in the stream, so I haven't actually seen all the super stickers. Okay, there's someone called Simbi Style. Let's get the party started free. She's got Daddy Bella TV. They're the only two that I can see. Is anyone? Any suggestions in the chat? Oh, we got 6 people. All right. Maybe there's someone to raid. Let's see. All right, let's just do Daddy Bella. Where's it gone? There you go. Let me see if I can share that. I'm just going to mute myself for a second so that I don't accidentally get copyright. One sec. So, okay, so I'm going to drop the link in the chat. So this is Daddy Bella. Daddy Bella TV. There we go. Okay, awesome. So
well, it was nice talking to you. Nice spending some time with you. Have a blessed weekend.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Appreciate you coming up on the panel to have a engaging chit chat. And yeah, I've missed this. It's been a while. Like I think it's been like 3 months. I think it's been like 3 months. But yeah, so hopefully you can head over to Daddy Bella's house, even if it's I didn't spell his name right. But if we can head over just to say hello, give him a good thumbs up. If we can stay at least 10 minutes, I'd appreciate it. Hey, Food to Light TV by Inka is still in the building. Thank you so much for still being here. Appreciate you. Yeah, so we're just about to try and raid Daddy Bella TV. If you want to just show him a little bit of support, you can click on the link that I've dropped in the chat, and you can just say VO11 raid and hang out for a few minutes and give him a thumbs up. Thank you for everyone who stopped by, old friends and new friends. And appreciate everybody who's dropped a super chat, who's asked a question, and who's just really just hung out with me. It's been a pleasure. Have a good night and have an awesome weekend. Take care. God bless. Bye.